The Blue Jays win, the Blue Jays win, the Blue Jays win as they complete the sweep of the Washington Nationals and they move to 5-2 on the season. If you want to be a good team, you've got to beat these, quote unquote bad teams. I'm not sure how bad Washington will be this year, but you've got to walk away with 2 of 3 and in this case get the sweep. So yeah, great sign of life from the Toronto Blue Jays. Let's get into a recap. Top of 1. For those of you that don't know, is Easton Lucas making his first start of the year for the Blue Jays, and he was in a bit of a pitching mismatch as Mackenzie Gore, one of the best young lefties in the league, was up against him. Mackenzie Gore fired 6 innings of 1 hit, 13 strikeout ball against the Philadelphia Phillies' potent offense on opening day. So yeah, it was a tall task indeed. But anyways, Easton Lucas lets up a single to Kiber Ruiz in the first inning. Other than that, gets out of it clean. Bottom of 1 though, we get to Gore right away. 2 outs, Santander doubles to left, and Jimenez comes through with a single to right, scoring him. It was great hustle by Santander, both on the double and scoring. Really good to see the big man move, and George Springer came up to strike out after him, but we ended the inning up 1-0. Lucas was in cruise control from there, and so was Gore for that matter, as we skip all the way ahead to the 4th inning, where Easton Lucas goes 3 up, 3 down in the top of the inning, but in the bottom, Springer leads it off. Rips to left field. We're not sure if it's going to go over the wall or not. It's a home run. His first of the year. George Springer looks completely back. I know it's super early on, but he's looking fantastic, about as good as we could possibly hope for this early on in the year. Clement strikes out after him. Davis Schneider strikes out after him. Heineman singles. Straw singles. And then Bo Bichette, unfortunately, pops out to the shortstop. So we're unable to capitalize on getting that little 2-out rally going. Easton Lucas, again, out for a 5th inning. They said before the game started, 75 pitches looked like it was going to be his limit, and it was. He finished 5 strong and 5 shutty. If you'll look back to a tweet that I had, I'll probably post it on the screen beside me here. I had made a joke about the Tampa Bay Rays being a team that calls up, the 5 ERA AAA player, and he comes in and throws 5 shutty, and that's exactly what Easton Lucas did for us. Great showing by Lucas. No complaints at all. Anytime you pitch a shutout, no matter how many innings it is, you can't complain. Bottom of 5, Blue Jays strike again as Guerrero leads off with a double to right. Santander reaches on an infield single to shortstop. Jimenez then strikes out. Springer walks the bases loaded. So now we've got bases loaded, 1 out with Ernie Clement up. He's able to hit a sac fly that looked like it might have gone, actually. He went opposite field to right, and it ends up getting caught right at the wall. Scores the runner. 3-0 Blue Jays, and then we're unable to capitalize after that as Schneider gets hit by a pitch and Heineman fouls out to first base on a lazy little fly. But still, 3-0 Blue Jays through 5, and we're feeling pretty good. So we go to Brendan Little, and first batter he faces C.J. Abrams. Homers. Where have we heard this before? He's hitting quite well in Toronto. He seems to like that batter's eye or whatever it is. He's enjoying his time in Toronto. So he makes it 3-1 Blue Jays, but then Little's able to settle down and get out of the inning. Then in the bottom of 6, Blue Jays answer right back. Miles Straw doubles, and I think at this point he's 3 for 3 with 2 doubles, if I'm not mistaken. I'll check the box score after. But anyways, he looked great today. Bichette grounds out to second. Straw moves up to third. Good, smart team baseball. Guerrero Jr. then grounds into a fielder's choice to the shortstop. C.J. Abrams makes a quick throw. Straw was off on contact, so it was going to be a tight play. But C.J. Abrams throws it away in his hurry, and everyone's safe as Vladdy makes it to second base, and Straw scores. 4-1 Blue Jays. Brendan Little still pitching in the 7th, gets a strikeout. Then they go to Chad Green, and the Cop gets the 2 outs that he needs. And we get through 7, still 4-1. Move on to the 8th. Jimmy Garcia comes in. How confident have we been in this guy this year? 3 up, 3 down, as you'd expect. He's looked absolutely amazing. Fastball velocity's there. The off-speed's there. Everything's looking good for Jimmy. We're unable to do anything in the bottom of the 8th, and then Jeff Hoffman comes in, and we're all thinking game over, right? Not so fast. He gets Garcia to strike out swinging. Gets a ground out to second base, so you're thinking 2 outs, this thing's sealed. And in fact, I was getting ready to turn off the TV at this point. Good thing I didn't. Wood then singles to right on a first pitch fastball. I think they got the memo that he was challenging them right away. He was putting fastballs in the zone first pitch. So Wood turns on the first one, singles to right. And then Nathaniel Lowe comes up and doubles to right field, ripping one right down the right field line. Again, jumping on a first pitch fastball. Bell reaches on an infield single to the pitcher. And Wood had scored on the previous play. So it's 4-2 now Blue Jays. Bell then reaches on a little squibbler that goes down the third base line. They tried to let it go and hopefully run foul, but it didn't. It stayed on the line. So now you've got first and third, 2 out, and potentially the tying run on base. Hoffman throws the pitch, and Tyler Heineman throws Alex Call out at second base as he's caught stealing to end the game. 4-2 win for the Blue Jays, ends on a caught stealing. And I'll flip over to the box score real quick because my players of the game were, as I mentioned, Miles Straw going 3 for 4 with, I believe, 2 doubles they give him credit for. Yes, they did. Looked phenomenal, and they were talking about it during the broadcast of David Popkins working with him and getting him more athletic in the batter's box. And whatever they're doing, I don't care if it's sustainable or not. For right now, he looks fantastic and he's contributing. That's all we can hope for. And Tyler Heineman. Tyler Heineman goes 2 for 4, calls a great game, and throws out the runner at second base to win the game. How much more can you ask for out of a backup catcher? He's hitting .429 on the year, super small sample size, but really, out of your backup catcher, he is doing everything you could ask for and more at this point. So these guys at the fringe of the roster there, the Miles Straw, the Tyler Heinemans, they're doing everything they can to remain on this roster, and they're looking fantastic. George Springer gets an honorable mention for his first home run of the year. He went 1 for 3 on the day, and he's looked fantastic. He's getting a lot of swing and miss, but he's also swinging hard and putting a lot of good exit velocities on the ball as well. So whatever George Springer is doing as well, it has been working, and we're not going to complain about it at all because I don't care if this lasts the rest of the year or not. He's stepping up when some of our big guys are having slow starts, and he's allowing them time to get going, and he's really producing in the meantime. And this is how you win a lot of games as a team. Guys step up when other guys are struggling. And you know what? The roles will be reversed, I'm sure, in a month from now. So anyways, that was my takeaway from today's game. Great team baseball. Another win that we needed to get against a struggling Nats team. And really, all you could ask for from these Blue Jays. So anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. What did you notice today? Drop a comment. Bye-bye.